And I know they're still interested and engaged because they're both on my mailing, my email, weekly
Yep.
email newsletter, and I check on MailChimp and I see they're opening up my emails.
Yeah,
In
great.
fact, he's opened it up multiple times.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
um,
mean, I think that the important thing to keep in mind here, especially for professionals like dentists and lawyers, and you know how busy you are. So if you know how busy you are, they're equally as busy and have a hard time focusing and have a hard time getting things done. And the reason that your fees are justified is not just because of the great processes that you have in place and the great planning that you're doing and all of that and the documents and et cetera. To me, 80% of the value of what we do is just helping people get the thing done that they want to have done for the people that they love anyway. And so if you just think about it that way and you think about how busy people are and you're always asking yourself the question of how can I make it easier for people to do the thing that they want to do for the people that they love? What would be the next email communication I would send? What would be the next newsletter that I would send? What would be the next process that I would build into my own practice? And, we give you a lot of these to do. But if you think about it in that frame, it's less about are they going to engage me? And it's more about how can I just make it as easy as possible for them to do so because I know how busy they are. That makes sense?
yeah, absolutely. And that's what that's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to be pushy because this is a thing that everyone has to do, and most people kind of do it on their own time. And like sometimes you'll send these newsletters and you won't hear from someone, and then all of a sudden it's 5, 6 years down the line, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I need to get my estate plan done." And because you've
Yeah.
been constantly sending them this information, they think of you first.
Of course, of course. Now, what might make sense as the next follow-up for you with dad or even with the son is the next person will reach out could say something like, "Hey, this is I don't want to I know you want to get this done, and I want to make and I'm imagining that you're really busy." And so I only want to follow up with you as often as you want me to follow up. Let me know how persistent do you want me to be? Do you want me to follow up again in a month, a week, 2 weeks? What's best for you based on what else you have going on in your life? And just ask them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
that
you'll
makes sense.
know, yeah, how persistent to be or how often to be persistent, I should say.
Yeah, I try to let the client control the communication so it's to their
Yeah.
comfort level.
Yeah. And so you need to ask what their comfort level is so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you just do the things you always do, like sending out your email newsletters, like doing your regular webinars, and they'll see those too, but those are totally within their control.